Greetings everybody, this is SHFO again, now with another episode of Superhuman Face-Off. Now, we've done a lot of land battles this time around, so let's take a fight in the deep blue sea. I picked Black Manta, which is the nemesis of Aquaman, versus Attuma, who is the nemesis of Namor and fought the Fantastic Four. Now, Black Manta has no superhuman powers, but his suit gives him superhuman strength, speed, and durability. Whereas Attuma is a natural-born Atlantean with thick skin, super strength, super speed in the water, and other interesting abilities. So Black Manta gets 10 points out of 50, whereas Attuma gets 30 out of 50. When it comes down to skills, Black Manta is a skilled hunter, he's a skilled fighter, and a skilled weapons maker and user, and also has other things. So he gets 20 points. Attuma is also a skilled fighter, being an Atlantean, and also he's and just skill and combat and all that stuff. So they both get 20 points. And then when it comes down to experience, Black Manta has faced off against members of the Justice League and also his nemesis, Aquaman. So he gets 30 points. Whereas Attuma faced off against Namor, the Fantastic Four, and many others, which gives him 5 points more in experience, so 35 points for Attuma. Next is weaponry. Oh, weaponry. Black Manta has an assortment of weapons, from rocket launchers, to submarines, to machine guns, even a harpoon. Whereas Attuma has only a trident and a few other smaller weapons. He mostly uses a trident, which is 25 points. And when it comes down to weaknesses, Black Manta is just a man who can be injured and his suit can be ruptured. Attuma, his weakness is his pride. He's a very prideful character. Yeah, his pride would get in the way of things. And when it comes down to X Factors, both these characters are ferocious, but one is more ferocious than the other. I gave Black Manta 67 in an X Factor, plus also all the weapons coupled with him. Whereas Attuma has 70 points because of his ferocity. And from time to time, he's actually conquered Atlantis and fought Namor, poor control, being a barbarian and all. Just his barbarian nature. And now, let's get to the fight. We see Black Manta just in his ship, looking towards Atlantis. But this is a different Atlantis, home of Namor, the Submariner, in a different universe. Attuma, seeing this interesting new ship, starts to attack it. The ship is breached, and Black Manta grabs some weapons and jumps into the sea. Okay. The two meet each other. Black Manta shoots some rockets at Attuma. Attuma is pushed back, but is barely phased. The two bring out their close-range weapons, which is the trident, which is more mid-range than close, and Black Manta with a harpoon mounted on his fist. The two trade blows while they keep fighting and fighting and fighting. Attuma gets scarred against his chest. Then finally, one prong in the trident snaps the connection between the hose between Black Manta's oxygen tank and his helmet. He tries to swim as fast as he can to get some air, but Attuma comes flying after him. And just when you think Black Manta can actually survive, Attuma sticks his trident into the nemesis of Aquaman, carrying him from the sea where it's his bark, where Attuma roars in victory. So if you hadn't guessed, Attuma won this fight, with 167 points going to Black Manta and 190 points going to Attuma. So a 23-point difference between the two. This has been an installment of Super 451 Superhuman Face-Off. Tune in next week for the next fight. And it's a good one. I'll tell you that.